Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I didn't even realize it was Tuesday already. Days are just flying by so fast. Um, anyways, I don't know if anyone has watched my last video, but I know that I talked a little bit about um, how I almost died. I've had so many close encounters with death that it's crazy. Um, so I wanted to talk a little bit about it. I wish I was more like entertaining, guys, but I'm just talking, so sorry. But I just want to let people know like what's happening and what could happen, and I've been through it, so it's just mind blowing how I've been so close to death, and God has been with me each and every time and saves me. So I truly believe that regardless of what stage I am, stage 4 right now, I think that's just nothing but a number, and God is going to get me through this one too. So, got to keep praying. But I did want to talk about back in September 23rd. This is weird. September 23rd of 2015, I woke up and I was feeling, I don't know, like weak. I was feeling dizzy, but I was fine. My boyfriend at the time was like, "You look fine." And I'm like, "I just feel weird." Anyway, he was driving me to work and I was getting ready in the car. But then I realized that I was trying to put mascara on and my left side was like feeling tingly. It was fine. I got to work, I thought everything was okay. And someone at my job is like, "You don't look fine. Like, it looks like you're having a stroke." I said, "I don't feel like I'm having a stroke." It's like, "You're having a stroke. Like, we need to get you to the ER." Um, sorry. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, I look in the mirror and like my left eye is kind of droopy, and I was talking and it was like this side was like up, this side was like down. So I went to the ER. I called my boyfriend at the time. He was going to work. He came back in. They were doing like so many tests, like so many quick things happening. The doctor's like, "How old are you? Like, you cannot be having a stroke. You're too young." Um, I got MRI or chest scan or things like that, and everything was negative. I wasn't having a stroke. So, but at the time, it started getting worse. I started getting headaches, and my vision was like blurry, and at the time it was like dark. I don't know. So they gave me like a migraine cocktail. I passed out. After I woke up, my whole left side, I could not move. I couldn't grip, I couldn't hold. I didn't have any control of my left side. My eye was like rolling around. My left side of my lips were like droopy. I couldn't talk. I couldn't drink water. Like, it would just drip out like the side. Um, I couldn't blink, so they had to put like tape to close my eyes so it wouldn't get dry and just like a patch over it. The doctors had no idea what it was. I didn't feel good. I was throwing everything up. Like I said, I had no feeling in my left side. I had no control. If I tried to eat, the pain of just sitting up, my head was like pounding. I don't know what had happened. I would throw up. I literally dropped down to like 90 pounds, which is so bad for me because I was like at 120 pounds. Because of how long I was in the hospital, and they had no clue what was going on. All the student doctors, all the resident doctors, all the doctors were taking pictures, video, and they had said they'd never seen something like this. They asked me if I had had surgery, and I said no surgery that I can think of. But a month prior to that, I had all my 4 wisdom teeth removed. I signed a waiver. They said that I could probably get like, like I could damage a nerve and just whatever. But of course, you have to sign this in the dentist, and that's the only thing that I can think of. So when the doctor seen me and realized that I had that surgery or my extractions, he said that maybe I woke up like a virus, or a virus got into my body from the holes that I had, and it just attacked my system. So at this point, when I'm in the hospital, literally, I am dying. I could no longer eat. I can no longer recognize who people were. My kids came and I could not function. I could not comprehend. So all the scans revealed that I had inflammation in my brain, and my spine was attacked by this virus. They had no clue what virus it was. Turns out, they wanted to treat it as a viral meningitis, but they said, we're going to treat it as this, but it's not this, it's something else. 2 weeks into the hospital stay, my left side starts getting better and my right side starts drooping. So it switched, which that shocked the doctors even more, and no idea. Thank God for the doctors at CU or UC Health, because they did whatever they could to save me. And thank God that God was by my side at that time as well. At that time, I wasn't so religious. I just, I grew up religiously, but not where I would go to church, not where I would read the Bible so many times, not where I would devote my time to God. And I remember a family member saying, you need to turn your life over to God. And I said, yeah, I will, and I never did. It just kind of gets to me now, because I wish I would have done it sooner than later, but I thank God that He saved me from that one, because there was a night in the hospital where I just couldn't anymore, and I was giving up, and I was making myself worse by giving up. One of the nurses was there with me that night, and she just stopped what she was doing and she gave me a hug and said, no, like, you're too young to give up. Like, you have your 3 kids, like, you need to fight this. Whatever it is, you need to fight it. You need to start eating. Even if you throw up, eat. You need to try to get up and move. Even if you can't, I'll help you. She's like, but just don't give up, because God is with you. And I just at that moment, I didn't know. Maybe I was delirious. I don't even know if this happened, because I was so drugged up that I couldn't even recognize anyone. I remember some of my nurses, but all I remember from them is, like, to me, they were angels. They were always taking care of me and, like, giving me positive reinforcements and just begging me to fight. And at the time, the pain and just the feeling was so unbearable that I was giving up. I told my mom, I'm like, please take care of my kids. My mom and dad were crying. Like, it was weird. It was that night where I felt like this is the last day that I am gonna be here. Until the nurse talked to me, and it was like a eye-opener. It's crazy to think about, but the next day I was like, she's so right. Like, I need to eat. I tried to eat, but I would throw it up. I tried to take a shower, but I couldn't, because I was so fragile. Like, I went from, being 115, 120 to 90 pounds fragile. I was like hunched over. I couldn't pick up my head above, like to stand up straight, because if I did, I felt dizzy and I would throw up. It was crazy. I thank God that He saved me from that, and that the doctors did so great to help me get through that. And what's crazy now is that we still don't know what it was. We know that we treated it as a viral meningitis. We had so many prescriptions, steroids, things like that. And I finally got better. Thankfully, thank God, I gained my weight back and I was fine. So it's just crazy. I don't know. I wanted to tell you this story because I feel like I went from not being sick at all my whole life to that day, September 23rd, 2015, where this happened. And ever since then, I've been having health issues. Like, not health issues, but would get sick more. And then it's weird because I was diagnosed and I got the phone call that I was diagnosed with cervical cancer September 23rd, 2017. So 2 years later. It's just crazy because how is it a coincidence? I go into the hospital September 23rd, 2015. I get a phone call September 23rd, 2017 that I had cervical cancer. Two totally different things, but it's crazy. So I wanted to just tell you that story. And honestly, guys, if you feel in your body that there's something wrong, listen. I'm the type that wouldn't listen. I'm the type that something hurts, I keep going, and I'm like, whatever, it'll pass. No. If it's something serious, your body will tell you. Your body has been trying to tell you, and you don't listen. We're stubborn. And then when it gets worse, then we finally go and then think, shoot, I should have freaking came when I first started feeling like this. And then it's too late. So please, I'm begging you, if you know your body, if you know that your body is going through something, or if you're feeling tired, or if you feel sick, or something that just doesn't go away, go to a doctor. I'm begging you. Our health is, I took advantage for so many years. I treated my body so bad, like eating unhealthy, staying up late, drinking, just all these things, and I never listened to my body. So please, guys, listen to your body. And I'm sorry that this was so long, but I did want to tell you about this crazy coincidence, right? September 23rd, 15 and September 23rd, 2017. It's just crazy to me. Maybe something's going to happen September 23rd of this year. I pray to God that it's nothing bad. But I think it's crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please ask any questions. I love when you guys ask me questions, and that if I can help just a little bit, I'm more than happy to. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button. Please let me know if there's anything else you'd like for me to do, for me to talk about, to make something different, because all I do is just talk and it's kind of boring. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and thank you guys for all the support as well. I love all your comments, all your nice positive comments. Like my shirt says, positive vibes only. Alright guys, you guys have a good rest of your week, and I love you.